Check two. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. What a lovely evening. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, our show is about to go live any moment now. For those of you who are here, especially our invited guests, please do take your seats. Those of you who are in the foyer area, please make your way in as well. We'll be more than happy to have you seated at your seats so we can begin with the event anytime soon. For those of you who are watching this live on Facebook, we can't tell you how excited we are. Thank you very much for joining us. Please spread the joy, share the link, get as many of your friends and folks to join us on this lovely event where we will be celebrating the success of our silent heroes. All right, so please do take your seats. Friends who are right outside the ballroom, if you can kindly make your way into the ballroom, grab your seats. They'll be awesome as well. So ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to the lovely event. We're about to begin anytime soon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. We've seen some of you who have been here as early as 6 plus, and we really want to let you know we appreciate it. Now, as you can see, this is the crowd we have today, right, due to, well, safety distancing measures. So the only crowd that we have here, and the most important crowd we have today, and that includes sponsors, we have board members, we have winning recipients, and we have important people as well. So ladies and gentlemen, if you can smile for the camera will be on you anytime, no? All right, so once the camera is on you, please try and smile. We have a Facebook Live. I think we have approximately 16,000 people watching now. Huh? 20 people, okay. So if you can smile for the camera, that'd be great. All right, so table two. Please smile for the camera when the camera is looking at you, okay? There's a lot of people watching you guys now on Facebook Live. Can you wave to them? Thank you very much. 2,000 people live. Thank you very much. Don't worry, I won't touch you one. You sponsor, ma. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. For those of you who are still not live, please join us live because this is going to be a huge show. The people, the silent heroes, those are the real champions we adore and appreciate in our society. All right, so please do join us. We'll be starting the show anytime now. I think we're expecting our guest of honor, Mr. Lawrence Wong, to make his way in any moment as well. So outside the ballroom, that's where all our prize recipients are, our dear, dear friends. They're waiting for him. And once we begin, You don't have to be standing, but please smile because even though you have your mask on, we can still see your eyes. Try and smile with your eyes. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We are awaiting the announcement and news now. Anytime he will be arriving. So ladies and gentlemen, just sit back, chill. We'll be right back. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. Any moment now, we'll be expecting our guest of honor to join us. As you can see, the crowd may be small in this ballroom, but let me assure you, are the most important people in our lives. Every one of you is important. So before we begin, we can do a quick warm-up. Don't worry, nothing much. Just smile with your eyes on the person on your left and right. That's the max we have now. Can you do that? The cameras are watching. Here we go. Come on. No need to be so awkward, ma. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, any moment we'll be having our guest of honor. So please clap if you can at that moment when the cue is given. Those of you who are watching this live, if it's possible, try to give a like, try to say something in the text box we are watching as well. So join in the fun, right? As well, it's been a long time since we have an event like this. It will really make a lot of difference if all of you can make a lot of likes and comments onto our live stream. That will make the event a lot more fruitful. Right, so any moment you're expecting guests of honor, our recipients, we're going to have our recipients to march in as well as we congratulate them. So applause from your side will definitely be appreciated. Words of encouragement for those of you online will be greatly appreciated as well. Anytime. There you go. Looks like we have a lot of activity happening right outside the foyer entrance. Everyone is excited. And of course, we all know why. The guest of honor is making its way in. Cameras are flashing. Recipients are all excited. A lot of activity happening outside the ballroom doors. And soon we're going to bring the activity into the ballroom. And that's where all our guests are seating. And they are all awaiting a great experience tonight as we celebrate the Singapore Silent Heroes Award Ceremony 2021. At this juncture, I would like to have your phone set to vibration mode, silent mode if you haven't done so. That would be great. That's right, the 8th Singapore Silent Heroes Awards. And we are very, very excited. Ladies and gentlemen, organized by the CAS. They have been around for a long, long time now. For those of you watching at home, we have lovely prizes to be given away when you answer questions that we will be flashing momentarily in this program as well. So stay tuned. All you have to do is to type your answers into the Facebook Live. Each correct answer will stand you a chance in walking away an F&B voucher. More details to come in just a while. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're excited. Please join me. Let's give a very warm welcome to our guest of honor for tonight, Mr. Lawrence Wong, our Minister for Finance. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to the Singapore Silent Heroes Award 2021. Come on, one big, big round of applause. Come on. Yay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Thank you, Minister Wong, for joining us tonight. And thank you to all the live viewers for tuning in tonight's ceremony. Now, tonight we'll be revealing the top 5 winners from the 16 extraordinary finalists. Now, they have served the community, they have made a positive difference in the lives of those around them. We also have an exciting program for our viewers, especially the lovely draw segment at the end of the show. We'll be giving away 5 sets of Shangri-La F&B vouchers worth $50. Now, all you have to do is to answer 3 quiz questions correctly when we flush them throughout the program. Please do also help to like and share the live stream, which is now being aired via the Singapore Silent Heroes Facebook page. Please do like and share to boost the online recognition that our finalists and Singapore Silent Heroes deserve. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, we see our excited friends standing right outside the ballroom doors. But to give everyone a very quick introduction to Singapore Silent Heroes, this is an annual ceremony organized by CAS, the Civilians Association Singapore. Shall we give them a big round of applause? CAS, thank you so much. Now, this is into their 8th year, and the Singapore Silent Heroes, they aim to showcase and recognize ordinary, everyday people for their extraordinary acts of kindness and compassion towards people in our community. The main aim of this award is to encourage and promote a more caring and supportive society. All right? Now, for those of you who are here in the ballroom, thank you very much for joining us. For those of you who are watching this live, our first virtual quiz will start now. Just one question, and it's a very simple one. Let's take a look. Just a few seconds, and here's the question. How many finalists are there this year? For those of you who know the answer, who's in the ballroom, you can also use your fingers to show me the numbers. And if you get it correct, I'll be very happy for you. There's no prizes. But for those of you online, you may get a chance to walk away with a prize. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's move on. And now, we'd like to introduce the finalists for Singapore Silent Heroes Award 2021. Let's take a look. There are 5 award categories. Heart of Humanity. Here they are. There you go. Inspiring Youth. Outstanding Adult. Take your time. Enjoy your moment. It is yours. There you go. Look at the proud faces. Don't be shy to smile. We can see you smiling through your mask. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your applause there. They deserve it. You know they deserve it. Outstanding Adult, Pioneer of Promise, and a new category introduced just last year, Compassionate Foreigner. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, big hand, come on! Yay! Wow, you know, out of nearly 50 nominations, 6 have been shortlisted for the 5 awards tonight. Now, unfortunately, 3 finalists, they couldn't be with us today, but I believe they are following us online right now. Thank you for being the exemplary role models with your work, and congratulations on being the finalists for this year's award. You all are winners, no matter what the outcome. It's indeed heartening to see our Singapore Silent Heroes alumni continue to make a difference in our society, even in times of COVID-19, by going above and beyond to ensure the well-being of others and working for change in society. Ladies and gentlemen, and now, to kick off our celebration tonight, please sit back and relax as we see some of our SSH alumni with their congratulatory wishes for our finalists today. Let's see.
Being nominated for the Silent Heroes Award is already being like winning the award. It's a great achievement being a silent hero yourself. I wish you all the best.
my heartfelt congratulations to all the winners and finalists. Please continue to keep up the good work in the community.
Congratulations to Silent Hero Award winners of 2021. My best wishes for all your continuous community service.
Congratulations on being the finalists for this year's Silent Heroes Awards. You are all heroes in our eyes.
My heartiest congratulations to this year's Singapore Silent Heroes Award winners. Well deserved.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now before we proceed, I would like to provide more history about CAS, Civilians Association Singapore. Now, this organization started 57 years ago as a soccer club and evolved into what it is today, a registered charity with 5 main pillars. One of it is the Singapore Silent Heroes. The other pillars of CAS include youth development, assisting needy single-parent families, enhancing family bonding and unity, and senior care. The next slide, let's take a look, is on the SSH Advisory Board members. And you can also visit www.cas.sg and www.sgsilentheroes.com for more details. Can you care to join me? Let's give the SSH Advisory Board a big round of applause as well. Well done for the good work. And now, it is my pleasure to call upon Mr. M.P. Selvin, President of Civilians Association of Singapore and Chairman of Singapore Silent Heroes, for his opening remarks. Here we go. Big round of applause, please. Thank you.
Our esteemed guest of honor, Mr. Lawrence Wong, Minister for Finance, distinguished guests, friends, and everyone out there watching us online. A very warm welcome to all of you. We are gathered here this evening for the 8th consecutive year to celebrate some very special folks, ordinary humans with extraordinary humanity, the Singapore Silent Heroes. For those of you who are as old as me, you may probably remember the term called Gotong Royong. Back then, in the 1970s and 80s, we had many rural villages and kampungs, and many did not have proper roads and pathways. Most of the times, they were sandy and muddy tracks. A scheme called Gotong Royong was introduced where the government provided the construction materials, tools, and the people of the villages were encouraged to come together to help themselves pave the roads and pathways and make life better for themselves and everyone living in the vicinity. It's a kind of a self-help project where the able folks came forward to contribute for the betterment of everyone living there. That's kampung spirit, where we all had a concern and interest for the betterment and welfare of our collective well-being and looking after each other. Civilians Association Singapore, in short CAS, was formed in 1964, and the members lived through and grew up with the Gotong Royong mindset in the dairy farm area in Upper Bukit Timah. Though we started as a soccer club to keep the youth from straying away into ill habits, we realized along the way that we couldn't be playing soccer all through life, as our physical bodies wouldn't allow, even though our hearts wanted. That's when we redirected our energies to social community work 10 years ago. CAS can also mean caring and sharing. And you can also see that our tagline reads, enhancing humanity and values. This year, CAS is celebrating its 57th year. CAS has 5 charity pillars, and one of which is Singapore Silent Heroes Movement. The purpose of this movement is to promote and inspire everyone to have a mindset of, what can I do today to make a positive difference to someone else? Seated amongst us this evening are people with such mindset, the finalists of the SSH Award. And these kind folks have initiated their own Gotong Royong. These silent heroes not only initiated their kind acts, they even garnered volunteers along the way to help them to help others. Silent heroes may appear to some as losers because they have given up so much at the end, even ignoring their own pain and personal challenges so that others can gain. They have willingly given up their possessions, time, sleep, freedom, privacy, just to ensure someone else's life got better. They have been doing this good work without seeking any recognition or reward. The only thing they ask for in return is the happiness and smiles on the people they serve. In fact, they are not losers, they are givers and winners of our hearts and admiration. Even though there are valid reasons to postpone or cancel, we decided to go ahead with this ceremony just to let you know that your intentions and missions warrant our applause and appreciation, not only in good times, but more so during challenging times. You are a role model, and we believe you will inspire more silent heroes to emerge, where one day everyone will be inspired to look for an opportunity to do something good for someone on a daily basis. I still very vividly remember my primary school teacher saying, "Do a good deed a day." To all the finalists here, regardless of whether you are winning an award, you are all our winners. You have touched our hearts with your good intentions and good acts. You are the real purpose of this gathering here this evening. Minister Lawrence Wong, we are truly thankful and grateful for your kind presence here this evening. It makes the event even more meaningful and memorable. Thank you, sir. I want to thank the Management Council of CS, the Silent Heroes Advisory Board, and all well-wishers for your continued guidance and support. I must name and thank the Silent Foundation, Sheng Siong Group, Prudential, Morris, and Aviva for your faith in our benevolent cause, and it is because of your sponsorship over the years, the SSH has grown progressively over the last 8 years, and to date, we have about 600 nominations, and by the end of this evening, we would have presented 43 awards in total. Our beloved sponsors, thank you very much for being our partners in this journey of enhancing humanity and values. Your generosity also helps to support the other charitable causes of CS. We are also very grateful to our media friends at SPH and MediaCorp for their continued support towards our causes. We are truly grateful for everyone's support in helping promote the spirit of caring and sharing. Congratulations and best wishes to all our finalists. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Selvan. Thank you, sir. What a lovely speech. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Now, before we announce the winners, we'd like to do something interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to ask the member of the SSH Advisory Board, Mr. William Wan, a very simple question. All right, sir, my question to you is, the awards that we have today, in your own words, how meaningful do you find these awards?
Well, thank you. I think altruism comes from the French, other people. So these are folks who are thinking of other people first. And the idea of being a silent hero is that these people, in the spirit of altruism, are not seeking anything for themselves. That's why they are silent. And I think what we are doing today in the award ceremony to recognize them as Singapore Silent Heroes is to recognize them when they are silent. And we want to showcase so that we can inspire others that whatever they do, wherever they do, to whomever they do it, some people are watching, and we are appreciating them. And I think that's the spirit of this award. Thank you.
Oh, that was such a beautiful answer, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we understand that all of you are silent heroes, but this ballroom is a bit more silent than usual. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please give all the silent heroes here a big round of applause, please? Thank you. And we're going to make it as much as possible without opening our mouths, but through our actions, right? There you go. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Mr. William Wan. And now we're going to move on to the longest serving SSH Advisory Board member. And this is the lovely Miss Lorna Tan. We're going to ask you, ma'am, on your experience on the growth of SSH over the many years.
Well, I believe most of us have our own superheroes, special superheroes. But our silent heroes are even more special because they do what they do without having any superpowers to boast of. Well, I've been involved with the Silent Heroes Award for the past 7 years, and I must say it has been a very gratifying, rewarding, and humbling experience. Over the years, the advisory committee has endeavored to make the awards more inclusive, and we will continue to work hard to extend the reach of this award and garner more nominations. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank those who have nominated. I congratulate all the nominees and finalists this evening, and thank you everyone for your continued support. Thank you.
And thank you for your lovely answer. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Lorna Tan. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to know the winners now. And the winners are all in these auspicious-looking red envelopes. And it's all under the charge of this man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. David Gerald, Chairman of SSH Advisory Board. And now I'm going to make my way down now to pick the red envelopes from Mr. David Gerald. Ladies and gentlemen, please give me 24.3 seconds. We have timed this segment. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Hi, sir. There you go, 24.3 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, and now, at this moment, we have the names of the winners in the 5 categories with me. And we're going to start off with the Heart of Humanity. And the winner is... Ladies and gentlemen, the first category, Hearts of Humanity showcase individuals who have demonstrated exemplary commitment or service towards helping others, and or individuals with disabilities who have demonstrated outstanding work and service to others in their community. Our 2021 Heart of Humanity winner goes to Priscilla Ong. Congratulations to you. Well done. Priscilla, can you wave? There you go. There she is. And we have a short video to showcase the winner and their achievements. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Priscilla. I'm the co-founder of Project Love Lives. We are a grown-up initiative in the northern part of Singapore. I'm started out in Marsiling, and then I was an infant care teacher at a childcare that was catered to the needy families because it's catered to the needy families. So we have seen a lot of kids who have been neglected, not maybe well taken care of. This pair of brothers I had were actually the reason why I started everything, and the reason why I believe no child should go hungry, because the side of the bread were actually discarded away by the auntie into the small bin. He actually sneakily went inside the kitchen to take bread from the small bin. So when we asked him why, he said, "I'm very hungry, you know." So most childcare in Singapore open 7 to 7. For our case wise, we opened till 9:30. Basically, because we wanted to give them dinner as well. And when I was working there, I think about 30% of my salary went to buying diapers and milk powder for the children as well. So I talked to my girlfriends about this lah. So then they were telling me that Monday to Friday they are already being fed by school, 3 meals a day. We're doing all we can in school already. What about the weekend? So that was where Project Life was actually started, because we wanted to ensure that they do not go hungry over the weekends. When we just started, it was actually a loaf of bread, a packet of milk, and then from there it grew lah. It grew to where it is now today. So from giving them just bread and milk to now we are giving money, groceries in Yishun. But after we came to Yishun, we realized it's a whole different set of issue. We have a lot of elderly living alone. who had no one to turn to. So we decided to add on the elderly as well. So actually, in fact, when I met my accident in 2016, Project was still only with 1 year old setup. Instead of closing it down, I decided to focus 100% on doing what I'm doing now. My nerve injury was very bad. I actually have a nerve that is so-called slipping now, so it's not awake. I cannot walk far. I cannot carry much, but I have a vehicle that can carry everything for me. I'm very open to letting children come down and give as well, because I want them to know from young that everybody can give hope. There's no one too young to give, honestly speaking. My youth team are the ones that clean the elderly home. They're trained to clean home, they're trained to paint, they're trained to wash. And truth be told, I think my youth, I don't know why, they're all very good at cleaning toilet.
Hi, I'm Sam. So I'm the chairman for the Everspring Network Residence Network, which is at Block 462A here in Yishun. Priscilla, he has a very good heart and is very willing to help the residents as well as all the people around Yishun here lah. We'd like to thank Priscilla for all her help that she rendered to the residents in our area, and from all the residents from Yishun here, we would like to again say a very big thank you to Priscilla and Project Love Lunch for all the helps here.
That's good for Priscilla. Congratulations to you. We're so happy for you. Truly deserve this. Thank you. Thank you, Pris. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, and now, second category, we call this the Inspiring Youth. This recognizes inspiring youth aged 35 years and younger who have showcased outstanding achievements in sports, academics, and/or community youth initiatives. Such initiatives must demonstrate a significant impact to the community and/or environment. Our winner for Inspiring Youth 2021 goes to Gareth Chua. There he is, come on. That's Gareth there. Well, energetic, enthusiastic Gareth. And now we have a lovely video. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at Gareth.
My name is Gareth Chua. I am 22 years old. My role is to be the ambassador to hike 60 rounds of my area and climb up the hill at Bukit Timah and Mount Faber. Where I want to join this climb for the challenge is to keep our body fit, healthy and strong, and support for youth of special needs. Besides climbing, I call for my donations via Facebook, WhatsApp, and other platforms.
I nominated Gareth because he is very inspiring. We have this YMCA Inclusive Challenge, and he was the first one to complete the challenge. We gave him a goal, which is to climb 3,776 meters, which is the height of Mount Fuji. And Gareth was the first one to do it within slightly over a month. And he was ahead of hundreds of participants to complete this challenge. Instead of just stopping at 3,776, right, he went on to further challenge himself. And to date, he has clocked about 20,000 over meters. As a gauge, to climb 3,776 meters, which is the height of Mount Fuji, he needs to climb Bukit Timah Hill 24 times. So the fact that he has already clocked 20,000 over meters means that he has climbed Bukit Timah Hill hundreds of times. He doesn't complain. He doesn't show that he is sad or unhappy. He is always very positive. He brings a smile to those around him, and he makes others feel welcome. He isn't rude to anybody. He's very patient, he's very kind, and he is just someone that we can look up to for his determination as well. As part of the Inclusive Challenge, right, what we actually want to advocate is for special needs inclusivity, and to show the people, or to show Singaporeans that youth with special needs, they have a lot of potential, and they too can achieve great heights. They too can be as capable as anyone else. So I think Gareth has really proved that this point, because he was the first one to complete the challenge. He has gone way above what we have expected him to do.
Well, my evaluation that I climbed probably about 23,024 meters by attending the weekly hike sessions at Bukit Timah Hill, Mount Faber, and HDB. I would like to thank all of my friends, teachers, family members, and ambassadors supported me that I clocked 23,024 meter evaluation.
Ladies and gentlemen, 23,000 meters. My goodness, big round of applause. Come on, Gareth Chua. Inspiring, inspiring. Thank you for being a role model to others. Thank you. Thank you, Gareth. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, third category, outstanding adult. Now, this recognizes adults between the ages of 36 to 70 who have demonstrated a record of sustained and selfless voluntary service to others in society through past and ongoing projects, who also act as a role model to their peers within the community. These adults, they showcase the best of humanity in educating, highlighting, and benefiting others in society through social causes. So, our outstanding adult winner 2021 goes to Anson Ng. Well done, Anson. How you going, Anson? Anson, please wave. Wave for the camera. Come on, Anson. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here you go. Outstanding adult. We have a video. Let's watch it.
How I started my volunteer work because of one Dr. Uma Rajan, because she told me that if we can live properly, we should have a good heart, and whatever we make the money we can give back, we try to help people. That is the time that 2001 actually I started my voluntary job in Man Fat Tong Nursing Home. 2 years later, I decided, he said that, because Dr. Uma Rajan also, I think is on the board of a hospice called Dover Park Hospice. She said, do you want to come to hospice and help? So I said, no problem. From there on, I've been cooking for coming. I volunteer for 8 years in the hospice. During the time that I'm with the hospice, I started to visit family and involved in their last ride. Because one night, one of the patients passed on. They call me, Anson, my mother died. Can you just come down now? I said, no worries, I'll be there. You know what the son tell me? Uncle, you must promise that you say you pay for a coffin. You really must pay for the coffin. I really no money. But of course, last ride, anything when we take on, that means we take on. Somebody came to us, say, Anson, do you want to go to help to give grocery to the needy? So I told my team that, look, from the hospice, now we come to the needy family. Okay, this is a new setup, so why don't we do it proper? We set up a name called Hauren Hause to run this event. Then, instead of 8 items, we try to get more items to give to the family, because we only do it once a month. From 8 items, we increased to 20. Then 20, we increased to 25. 25, we increased to 32. Because more and more donors coming in, more and more volunteers coming in. They like Hauren Hause because they tell me it's very transparent. And they even bring their kids, because they told me, Anson, your event, Hauren Hause, start at 8 o'clock and end at 11. It's a very good time, only one Saturday. I make my family, this is a bonding time. We all do good together, and you teach your children. We actually expanded to all the, quite a number of areas. So now they brought it into, it's now even better. You can see that children start to learn. I hope that when they grow up, they have their own life, they got money, please do donation and help the poor. Recently, one of our volunteers, he's 21 21 years old. He just got a job. He actually donated $400 to Hauran Hauser to do good together. He said, this is my first salary and I like to do this because I think it's very transparent. Let's do it together. So we call it, we all do good together. Our Hauran Hauser, our tagline, we all do good together.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Anson. Hauran Hauser. Oh, really meaningful. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth category, Pioneer of Promise, is the name of the category. Now, this refers to pioneers born on or before 1st of December 1951, who have contributed to the positive social or environmental development in Singapore, such as through sports, lifestyle, community programs, or cultural contributions across generations. Our 2021 Pioneer of Promise winner goes to Mr. Cyril Ong. Well done, Cyril. Hi, sir. Congratulations. Thank you. Right? As you all know, we have a video for you. Let's take a look.
My name is Cyril Ong. At my age of 74, I think life just began. I'm involved with 2-3 groups of cycling groups. My job is to bring youngsters, bring newbies, bring people to enjoy cycling, building friendship, building bonding with one another, just to cycle and have fun. In the third group, I'm one of the director of the organization. It's called Cycling Without Age. Started some 6-7 years ago. It is a Singapore charity organization. We have 10 or 15 of these trishaws, special trishaws that were imported in from Switzerland. We place this trishaw in all the homes for the seniors in Singapore, where we take them out on a ride. What is so interesting is that we all enjoy that ride together, all right? Especially when they are telling their stories, especially when they now, I'm talking about seniors who are our passengers. They are actually seniors who are left behind, many of them with no contacts and with their families. And you can spend that 1 hour with them, is like, to them, it's like spending the whole life with them, because somebody cares, somebody who really take interest to know their past, somebody who willing to share their happiness with them. And that made me feel a different person in life. And I wish that I can get more of our seniors to join me. Come and be the pilot. Apart from cycling, there are a certain group I like to meet. They are actually seniors who love gardening. And yeah, I was telling myself that, I said, why don't I come down and see what I can offer myself to help them? So I pick up some courses of learning how to know the ground understanding, or how to create a fertilized ground. I came back and I told these guys, how can we improve the garden better? That attracted the people quite a bit, and eventually their grassroots also was quite excited. They came and supported me and says, whatever I need in tools, and even in terms of soil, they will be donating it to us. But can you lead it? So I said, sure. Today, you will see their plants, papaya plants, their vegetable plants, their chili plants, their mango plants are all blooming. And again, it was so exciting because we managed to even organize a small cooking festival among ourselves at the garden. So we pluck whatever fruits and whatever vegetable we have, and we start cooking and we share with the communities. At my age, now 74, I have not wasted my life. I've started a new beginning. It's not to retire, but to reorganize yourself, putting a new tire and then start to move again and just do different things. The change in life, the approach in life, the giving in life has changed a lot of things. And that's what makes my life interesting.
Congratulations, Mr. Cyril Ong. Thank you for your lovely sharing. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, our final category, we call this the Compassionate Foreigner. Now, this recognizes foreigners residing in Singapore who have gone beyond their normal call of duty in their contributions to our nation and its people. These foreign residents actively make a positive difference to other members of our community. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, our Compassionate Foreigner winner for 2021 goes to Mr. Siddharth Pisharodi. Congratulations. There you go. A charming man is right there. Thank you very much. Congratulations to you, sir. And we have a lovely video. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Siddharth Pisharodi, and my day job is that of a financial services investor. I first got exposed to Singapore International Foundation's Young Social Entrepreneur Program back in 2014 when I was a strategy consultant with McKinsey, when they sent out an email to all employees who were interested to volunteer to help advise social enterprises grow and scale their business. I was immediately attracted to the concept of doing good for society and helping these young companies leveraging skill sets and experiences I already had. One of the things that also drew me to the program was, as a foreigner living in Singapore, I found that a lot of my professional experiences actually exposed me to things outside Singapore. And I was looking for more ways to get connected with the city, the country, and the people in it. And what I found fascinating about this program was an ability for me to do exactly that. Fast forward to about 18 months later, when I switched to join Temasek, I took that as an opportunity to bring the program to Temasek as well.
So we nominated Sid for the Silent Heroes Award because he's been a dedicated and passionate volunteer with the Singapore International Foundation. Sid has been mentoring with this program since 2014 and has helped a few SEs, not just in Singapore, but also around Asia, to scale and grow their social enterprises. So besides volunteering as an individual mentor, Sid has also rallied his colleagues to be mentors with the program. So he has also initiated and championed for corporate partnership between the SIF and Temasek to help us strengthen the program and bring in more resources for the SEs and their beneficiaries as well.
So Sid was a mentor for us as part of the Young Social Entrepreneurs program that we attended. What came across very strongly was how sincere he was in not just offering advice, but also being a champion of our work. Beyond mentorship and advice, Sid was also a very strong advocate of our work. So there was this point in time whereby for Hatch, we do training and job matching for youths from all walks of life. What was amazing is that after seeing what the students could do, he actually helped to reach out to some of the companies that he know and to see whether they are keen to take on interns from Hatch. I think that's something that I really appreciate. And till this day, we're still in talks with many of these people that we got to meet through Sid.
From my perspective, I've really been inspired by the young entrepreneurs who I've had a privilege to work with over the last several years. And so if we can leverage some of the learnings we've had and specific expertise to help these companies, I think it's a great way to give back.
Well, congratulations to you, sir. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me. Let's give all the winners a big round of applause. Come on, congratulations. Yay. And with that positive energy, ladies and gentlemen, we'd now like to invite our guest of honor, Mr. Lawrence Wong, Minister for Finance, to address us. Minister Lawrence Wong.
President of the Civilian Association Singapore, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me at this year's Singapore Silent Heroes Awards ceremony. You've been doing this for quite a number of years. I think in pre-COVID times, this would be a much more happening gathering, I gather. You will be seated with meals. I'm sure the whole ballroom would be much more buzzing with a lot more activity. Unfortunately, it's more scaled back this year because of all the COVID requirements. I hope you understand why they are necessary. But I'm also glad that we can still continue to have this event tonight in a hybrid format. partly in person, but also with many of you joining in virtually. And I want to thank the organizing committee and sponsors and everyone who has made this event possible. I think we should give all of them a big round of applause. They have worked very hard for this. Let me also extend my warmest congratulations to the nominees, the finalists, and of course the award recipients. It is truly my pleasure to be here to celebrate this momentous occasion with all of you. Since 2014, Singapore Silent Heroes has been celebrating the meaningful contributions of ordinary members of our society, our everyday silent heroes who serve others in the community and make a difference in the lives of those in need. We value the contributions of our silent heroes because they embody the spirit of fellowship and mutual support that is so crucial in taking our nation forward. There are diverse needs in our society, and the government will continue to do its best to meet these needs. But there is a difference when some of these needs are met by volunteers, by ordinary Singaporeans doing their part to help our fellow citizens, because this helps to strengthen that gotong royong spirit that Mr. Selvem talked about just now. And so we recognize and celebrate our silent heroes, because their acts of service are an inspiration to all of us. They inspire us every year when we give out these awards, but I think they are even more inspiring during this period when we are dealing with very challenging times. We have been managing COVID-19 for the past 19 months. I know it's not been easy for all of you. We are shifting our approach in managing the COVID, if you have read from the news, because we are now starting to take controlled steps to reopen and to resume more activities and to learn to live with the virus. The road ahead will still not be easy. It's not as though it's just continuous opening and everything will be okay, because I'm sure there will be some curveballs, some unpredictable events coming up along the way, and we will continue to face many challenges. But I have confidence that we will be able to get through this pandemic safely and emerge stronger together. Because throughout this period, I've seen countless examples of Singaporeans on the front line and many more all over the island contributing and serving selflessly. They include people who clean our high-risk locations to keep us safe, our healthcare workers who care for our patients, and many volunteers who befriend isolated seniors to help needy families and show care for one another. Not all of this is visible to the public eye, but the actions of many, many Singaporeans help to keep Singapore going, help to keep us safe, and they make sure that no one is left behind. And they are testament to our resilience and grit and our solidarity and unity as a people. This sense of solidarity and togetherness is so important because COVID-19 has reinforced the point that no man is an island. In times like this, we reflect on our collective mortality and we think about what's important in life. And it's certainly not about going for a vacation, although I know many of you would like to do so. It's not about careers, it's not about us, but I think it's very often about family, it's about friendships and the people we love and care about, and it's about our community. So COVID-19, I think, has reminded us that we are most fulfilled when we look beyond our own needs to serve others around us. And even small gestures like helping out a neighbor or friend can go a long way in building a more caring, gracious, and inclusive society. If we look around the neighborhood, we may not realize that there are silent heroes walking amongst us. They can be our neighbors, colleagues, family, and friends, and they are people who would sacrifice for us and show us kindness. we often overlook these everyday silent heroes and heroines. And so tonight we are very privileged to have many of them gathered together in this room. And I'd just like to highlight a few once again. I know you have seen the video just now, but let me just highlight our award recipients once again. Mr. Gareth Chua, our Special Needs Ambassador from the YMCA. You saw how he did the virtual summit of Mount Fuji, 3,700 meters, but he went well beyond that. And he was the first to complete the challenge. He hiked and jogged around Singapore, sometimes even climbing his HDB block 10 times in a day. And he's living proof that we can go beyond our physical boundaries and constraints to achieve unimaginable heights. Mr. Cyril Ong, who is a passionate road cycling athlete and community instructor even at the age of 70. He provides free cycling lessons to children, youth, and senior members of the community to help reduce avoidable cycling incidents. And he's created a cycling interest group to help individuals on their self-confidence and self-esteem restoration journey. And of course, apart from cycling, as you saw in the video, he's also an avid gardener and has helped to build community gardens for many senior residents with similar interests. Ms. Priscilla Ong, who has started the Project Love Lunch project in 2016, despite sustaining a physical disability in her hand. And since then, she has provided meals and groceries to residents of Marsiling and Yishun, and is now leading a team of volunteers serving close to more than 200 families. Mr. Anson Ng, who founded Hao Ren Hao Shi, meaning good man, good deed, with his friends to promote the spirit of volunteerism and to build a strong community of volunteers. He has been volunteering since 2001, as you heard just now, providing care and attention to needy families, elderly and terminally ill patients. He also works with schools and students to organize volunteer programs, instilling the spirit of volunteerism in our students. And during this COVID period, he has been distributing necessities and providing moral support to our migrant workers in the dormitories too. And then Mr. Siddharth Pisharodi, who has been volunteering with the Singapore International Foundation as a business mentor for young entrepreneurs. His extensive background and work experience has allowed him to provide valuable insights and networking opportunities to young social entrepreneurs across a wide range of sectors, both locally and regionally. And he has helped these youths grow their startups, which in turn benefit the communities they contribute to. So congratulations once again to all our award recipients. Of course, we should also commend our finalists tonight for their incredible contributions. We are unable to showcase all their stories, but each one of them has done wonderful things and they all have amazing stories to tell about their many, many contributions to the community. I understand we've got close to 50 nominees, and from these nominees, we have 16 finalists, all of whom are here today. And I should highlight the nominees themselves. They are Mr. Tan Ping Xian, Jen Goh, Teo Jun Hao, Kanika Devi, Ken Yeo, Lee Woon, Maurice Tan, Nazmu Khan, Nizar Sharif, Peter Young, Sean Tan. Let's give a big round of applause to all our nominees, our finalists too. To all our award recipients, our finalists, and even the nominees, thank you for dedicating your lives to causes that are greater than yourselves. All of you have shown all of you contribute in various capacities, in different ways, but you all share in common a heart to serve and a spirit to give back to our community. And your stories, I'm sure, will inspire all of us to use our time and skills to support the vulnerable and less fortunate amongst us.
we can all give back to the community in our own ways. Because at the end of the day, whatever our experience or backgrounds, all of us can volunteer, all of us can do something for the community and offer a hand to others in need. There are many other shining examples of silent heroes everywhere in Singapore, quietly doing their part to help one another. And I think this is a very good platform to showcase these daily silent heroes, and hopefully we will get many more nominees next year and in the years to come. These everyday silent heroes are the reason why I believe that despite the challenges on the road ahead, we have what it takes in Singapore to succeed and to prevail against all odds. We can continue to support one another and emerge stronger together. Big changes do not have to come from grand gestures. Even small acts of kindness can make a big difference to one another and to making Singapore a better place. We can all be silent heroes in our own ways, and together we can build a more caring, gracious, and inclusive society. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Please remain on stage, Minister Lawrence Wong, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your lovely speech. At this moment in time, we would like to invite Minister Lawrence Wong to remain on stage for the awards presentation. At the same time, we also like to invite President of CAS and Chairman of SSH, Mr. Selvem, on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause as well. Thank you. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, and now we'll be inviting the winners on stage. Truly deserving, and thank you for being a beacon of light in our community through what you do. All right, first and foremost, we would like to invite our winner for Hearts of Humanity, Miss Priscilla Ong, on stage. Congratulations, Priscilla. It's your moment. Well, ladies and gentlemen, typically silent heroes don't really like to be in the limelight, you know, but in this instance, we really would like to take all the time to appreciate them and say a big thank you to them. So give it up, Priscilla Ong, come on, thank you. Next up, we would like to invite our winner for Inspiring Youth, Mr. Gareth Chua. There you go, Gareth. 23,000 meters, ladies and gentlemen. These are modern day Hercules. And there he is. All right, here we go. That's Gareth. Gareth, this is yours. I'd like you to smile for the camera. Come on, guys, you know what to do. Give it up for Gareth. Thank you for being an inspiration, Gareth. Thank you. Thank you so much. And next up, we'd like to invite our winner for Outstanding Adult, Mr. Anson Ng. 好人好事 Mr. Anson Ng, thank you for bringing so much positive energy and kindness into our society. Mr. Anson, thank you. Let's smile for the camera. Congratulations to you. Really proud of you. Thank you. Thank you, Anson. And I would like to invite our winner for Pioneers of Promise, Mr. Cyril Ong. Here we go, Mr. Cyril Ong. Congratulations to you. Pioneers of Promise, the man of promise himself is Mr. Ong. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. And finally, we'd like to invite our winner for Compassionate Foreigner, Mr. Siddharth Pisharodi. There you go, the man himself. Get up on Minister and President. Let's smile for the camera. Congratulations. Thank you and well done. Minister and President, please remain on stage. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, with my VIPs on stage, we're going to quickly make our way into quiz number 2 with just one question. Let's take a look. All right, for those of you online, Ladies and gentlemen, please attempt to answer this question you are about to see. Now, all the questions, all you have to do is to fill them up into your Facebook comment box. Okay, question number 2. In which year was Singapore Silent Heroes first launched? Simple. I don't know it or you don't. If you do, type it into the context, rather into the comments box. And our first question and our second question has been released. Now, we're going to do something really meaningful. Ladies and gentlemen, at this moment, Singapore Silent Heroes is grateful to the many sponsors and partners who have come alongside them to make the award ceremony and the movement a success. I'd like to thank our platinum sponsor, the Silent Foundation. On behalf of Silent Foundation, we'd like to invite Mr. Teng Yek Lian, founder and chairman of the Silent Foundation, up on stage to receive this lovely appreciation award. Our sponsor, platinum sponsor. Please join me. They mean a lot to us. A big round of applause. Thank you, sir. Center camera. And for our diamond sponsor, we'd like to thank the Sheng Siong Group. On behalf of Sheng Siong, we'd like to have Ms. Lin Rui Wen, Executive Director of Sheng Siong, on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, clap, clap, clap. Thank you, Ms. Lin Rui Wen. Thank you for doing this. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Next, our gold sponsor, Prudential Singapore. On behalf of Prudential Singapore, Mr. Dennis Tan, CEO of Prudential, will be receiving the Appreciation Award, the man himself. Thank you very much, sir. Congratulations, CEO Prudential. Thank you for being our gold sponsor. Appreciate it from our hearts. We always do. We hope you'll do this for a long, long time. Thank you, Mr. Dennis Tan. Our second gold sponsor, Maurice. On behalf of Maurice, Mr. Sim Kun Lam, Managing Director of Maurice, will be receiving the Appreciation Award. Mr. Sim, thank you. Sponsors are like angels sent to help us all. Every single sponsor means so much to us. Thank you, Mr. Sim. And finally, we'd like to thank our bronze sponsor, Aviva. As Aviva representative is currently not present today, Mr. Selvin will be collecting the token of appreciation after the live ceremony and right now as well. Here we go. Let's smile for the camera. Thank you, Aviva. We appreciate it. To all our sponsors, thank you sincerely for your generosity, spirit, and support. Thank you, Minister. I'd now like to invite you back to your seats. Thank you, sir. Thank you, President, as well. Thank you. Come on, guys, a big hand. What a beautiful night. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, very quickly, we're going to bring you into quiz number 3. Just another question. Let's see. All right, so by now you've seen all 3 questions. For those of you at home in front of the Facebook live chat, all you have to do is to type the answer into the Facebook Zoom right away. Question number 3. From 2014 to 2021, how many awards have been given out? How many? All right, now let's take a look at the questions that we have missed. If you have missed, let's take a look. If you remember the first and second question from previously, how many finalists are there in this year? Question number 2. In which year was Singapore Silent Heroes Awards first launched? Right? So please fill in your answer into the lovely Facebook live Zoom. And ladies and gentlemen, at this moment in time, we're going to do something very special. We're going to have a lovely congratulatory message from patron of Civilians Association of Singapore, SM Taman Shanmugaratnam, Senior Minister and Coordinating Minister for Social Policies. All right, it's a lovely message. I'm going to read it out to all of you. Congratulations to all the nominees and winners of the 8 SSH Awards. Silent Heroes describes each of you well. Your acts of kindness and empathy are heartwarming and inspiring, and indeed more so because you have gone the extra mile quietly. You show us how tireless efforts to look out for one another will make us stronger and help Singaporeans emerge from this crisis a more resilient society. And now, at this moment, we also have another special guest, and this time it's going to be in the form of a video. And from advisor to CAS, this is Ms. Indrani Raja, Minister, Prime Minister's Office, Second Minister for Finance, and Second Minister for National Development. Let's take a look.
It's my pleasure once again to congratulate this year's winners of the Silent Heroes Award. The Singapore Silent Heroes Initiative was launched in 2014, and it has been heartwarming to see many passionate and giving individuals who went the extra mile silently to help those around them. Since the COVID-19 pandemic last year, we have continued to see such heartwarming stories of silent heroes and heroines. I'm glad we are paying tribute to this group. They have battled the challenges and continued to provide support to those who need it, making a difference in the lives of the needy, including vulnerable families, the elderly, youths, and children. Some of them have also done so while conquering personal challenges, and they are an inspiration to many of us. Whether you are a winner or finalist, or those of you who in your own ways are helping others, thank you for being a beacon of hope and providing the light for those in need. Your often quiet and unseen acts of love and kindness mean a lot, especially to the lives you have touched. Since 2014, we had received close to 600 nominations and presented 43 awards to our silent heroes. I hope all of you will continue to inspire more silent heroes among us. I would also like to thank the Civilians Association Singapore for the good work that you have done over the years. Enjoy the evening ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Indrani Raja. Thank you for clapping. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the final segment of the show, and we'd like to thank all the viewers for tuning in and staying with us throughout the ceremony. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the 5 of you who has been selected, now you will be notified. We're going to look for you individually, and we're going to arrange for the prizes to be sent to you as well. At this moment in time, we'd like to thank you again for tuning in and towards your support in helping the Singapore Silent Heroes. Please do follow Update via Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn to hear more stories of people with impact and compassion. And doing great work in our community. It has been a pleasure being your host for tonight. My name is James Young signing off. Ladies and gentlemen, and of course on behalf of the committee, we'd like to thank you for being here. And very importantly, guest of honor, sir, thank you very much for joining us, Minister Lawrence Wong. A big round of applause. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the live stream ends here. Thank you very much. And of course, we still have stuff to do. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to present more certificates to all of 14 finalists today. So for this presentation, we'd like to invite the following distinguished members. At this moment, we'd like to invite Mr. Teng Nyak Lien, founder and chairman of the Silent Foundation, to present the first set of 5 certificates to the finalists today. And of course, Mr. David Gerald, chairman of SSH Advisory Board, please do make your way on stage again as well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Here we go. At this moment in time, guys, this is going to be such a lovely, lovely ceremony because at this moment, the first 5 set certificates of the finalists, it's going to be a lovely, lovely time. We're going to have the 2 of them with us today. Mr. Gerald will remain throughout the presentations of certificates. And thank you, Mr. Teng. So ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Cyril Ong, thank you. Congratulations to you. It's the time we give away all the certificates. Next up, we'd like to have Maurice Tan. Please make your way here as well. Guys, continue.